Okay, so very good afternoon, everyone. So I hope that I'm completely audible to all of you. So before today, we have the orientation of our data science topic, that is multimodal AI explained major applications across five different industries. So before going to the topic, before having the session, so I have to introduce myself. Basically, I'm Tapashwini Naik. I'm a consultant trainer at Sankhyana Consultancy Services since 3 years. So, if we're talking about the Sankhyana Consultancy Services, then Sankhyana is the IT firm which is providing the data analytical solutions, then consultancy, and also it is providing the training for the both students and professionals. And it's happened since 8 years. Sankhyana is providing the this much of processes and this much of everything completely. So this is all about my introduction, and also I have talked about the Sankhyana. So now we will go towards our topic where we are going to discuss about the multimodal AI. So before going to the topic, first we have to see the agenda of our today's session. So first of all, we are going to know about that a brief discussion on the AI. Then after that, we have the data science and its applications. Then we will going to know about what is multimodal AI. Means we will go to our topic. Then after that, what is the workflow of the multimodal AI? Then the benefits of multimodal AI. Then after that, we will going to know that okay, what are the major applications across five different industries. So start. Our, let's start from the let's get started. So first of all, a brief discussion on AI will have. So we all know that AI is nothing but it is the artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is demonstrated by the machines as opposed to the intelligence of the humans and other animals. For example, the task in which this is done include the speech recognition, the computer vision, the translation between the languages as well as other mappings of the inputs. So if we are going to learn about that, okay, we will going to talk about the complete artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, it is nothing but it includes the advanced web search, the recommendation system like that is we are familiar with the YouTube, then the Amazon, Netflix, okay, and we are familiar also with the we are using the Siri and Alexa, that is the understanding the human speech, then the self-driving cars like the generative or the creative tools like we have the chat GPT and AI and the automated decision making also, and competing at the highest level in the strategic game system such as chess and go. So if we will take the example of the AI based application today, so AI based applications now they are they are in a very trending in our market. They are in a very fast growth. They are growing in a very faster way because all the humans, the humans, we are always been in a race, right? So whatever we are doing, we just want that okay, the task will be just it will complete very easily and all that. We just want always the advanced techniques, the advanced methods in every field. not only in the IT, or not only in the business, but in every field, in education also, in hospital, I mean, in medical and healthcare also, in automobiles also, in airlines also. So these are the fields which are just getting improved day by day, which are just getting improved day by day. So in this case, if we will talk about the AI, it is a generative artificial intelligence, or we can call it as the generative AI. It is a type of AI system capable of generating the text, images, or other media in response to prompts. The generative AI systems use the generative models such as large language models to statistically sample new data based on the training data set. Okay. So as machines become the increasingly capable, then tasks considered to require the intelligence are often removed from the definition of AI, a phenomenon known as the AI effect. For instance, the optical character recognition, we can take it as it is frequently excluded from the things that considered to be AI, and it is having become a routine technology. Okay? So the artificial intelligence, if we were talking about the artificial intelligence, it was founded as an academic discipline in 1956, and in the year and this year, since it has experienced several waves of optimism followed by the disappointment and the loss of funding, followed by new approaches, success, the renewed funding. So AI research has tried and decided many different approaches, including the simulating the brain, then modeling the human solving formal logic, large databases of knowledge, and imitating the animal behavior. So in the first decades of the 21st century, the highly mathematical and the statistical machine learning has dominated the field, and this technique has proved highly successful, helping to solve many challenging problems throughout industry and academia. So, if we are talking about the chat GPT, we can tell it as okay, now we are using the chat GPT. So, it is nothing but it is an AI application. It is nothing but it is completely a AI application. The artificial intelligence was found, as I have told you now, it is found in the academic discipline in 1956. So here, suppose it is an example of the artificial intelligence. It is a real ESRGAN answer developing the practical algorithms for general image or video restoration. We so they have extended the powerful run to a practical restoration application. Okay, so this is the if we will see this is the AI model. Okay, this is the AI model. Everything AI means when we are talking about the AI, so it is nothing but it is just completely uh, the machine will not depend upon the human, rather than the machine will analyze the behavior of the human, and it will do the do its work. Whatever task it is assigned, whatever processes, whatever methods, whatever algorithms that we have assigned to the machine for any processing of the data, for any processing of or building an AI application. Okay, so it will do it by its own without any human interference. That's why it is called as the artificial intelligence. We, the humans, we are the package of the real intelligence, right? We are the complete package of the real intelligence. So when when the computer, it is completely mimicking the human brain. It is acting like it is just analyzing the human behavior and acting like the human without any interference. So at that time, we can call it as the artificial intelligence. So, okay. So in artificial intelligence, we have the data science, right? In the artificial intelligence, we have the data science, and inside data science, we have machine learning, we have deep learning, we have a programming language, and we have the data analysis also. So EDA, all these are complete. This complete module, this complete whole structure, this is associated with the data science, and data science is associated with the artificial intelligence. Okay, at the end of the day, whether you are a data scientist, or you are a machine learning engineer, or you are a deep learning engineer, or you are a data analyst, so in any it is a complete diverse sector. It is a complete there is a lot of diversities in the data science field, in the artificial intelligence field. So rather than apart from that, at the end of the day, you are going to make a AI application or an AI module. All these tasks, all this data processing, all the data engineering, okay, all the machine learning, the modeling of any data, then deployment, everything that will all include. In the end of the day, you are going to develop a AI based application. Okay, so if we will go and learn about the data science. The data science, it is the multidisciplinary field which deals with the study of very big amount of data using the modern tools and techniques. It helps to it helps to identify the pattern of the data and derive meaningful information. So if we will think about the data science, it is completely suppose I will go and look for a data scientist. Okay, for a data scientist or for a data science module, whatever we are doing in the data science, that is the data engineering, we have the scientific methods, we have the mathematics, we have the statistics, the most important part, we have the advanced computing, we have the visualization, the hacker mindset also we have, and we have the domain expertise. All these complete packages, when they will include, you can tell it that okay, now my data science is complete. Okay, so if we will go and learn how the machine works, how it works. So how a machine can learn automatically. I can here look at here. Suppose we are creating a robot. We are developing a science. The scientists are developing the robots, right? The scientists are developing the robots. So how this robot is doing the human task? How the robots are like they are talking like humans, how they have in nowadays also the robots are getting installed like they can feel something, they can have the feelings, they can analyze the feelings of a human, what we are feeling. They have also that kind of module fitted in the robot, that they will analyze the feeling of human also. And so this many advancements are, are getting done day by day when we are evolving. Right? As far the human is evolving, also the machine is evolving. Also the artificial intelligence is evolving. So human, I can learn everything automatically from the experience. Can you learn? Then machine is telling, yes, I can also learn from the past data with the help of the machine learning. Okay. So if we will talk about the data science process, what is the data science process? So this is the first, in the first stage, data comes. And what do you mean by the data? Data is nothing but it is a collection of facts and meaningful informations. So when we are getting the data, we all know that in today's era, right? In today's era, we are generating tons and tons of data. Suppose I am here sitting in front of you, delivering you this orientation session for this 1 hour or for this 2 hour or for the half an hour. So the time that I am with you here, at this time, we can't imagine, we couldn't have that idea how many data is generating globally, or you can say how much amount of data is generating in the worldwide. We don't have that imagination. And according to the World Economic Forum, so by 2025, in just 2 years, by 2025, the world is going to generate 400, around 83, I think, exact terabytes of data per second. So these data, how they come, how they are getting extracted, how we are going to collect this data. So we are collecting this data from the files, from any databases, from servers, okay, from a ledger also, from any system, from any remote servers. So we just have the data. When we collect the data, at that time we are collecting through, means many, we have different kind of sources, okay, from the different kind of sources. Was the raw data is getting collected. After the collection of the raw data completed, then what happened? Then the domain expertise will be there. He will first look to the data. He will first look out to the data and analyze, okay, which type of data it is, from which domain it is, from finance domain, for banking domain, or from the healthcare domain, okay, or from the education domain. So after that, he will just, after looking out to the data, he will confirm that, okay, this is the, suppose I'm taking an example, this is the education type of data. Okay, after that, what happened? Now this data, when the domain expertise will confirmed, when the domain expertise will analyze the type of the data from which domain it has been extracted. After that, the the analysts are there, the data analysts are there who are doing the data processing. So in the data processing, we have the data cleaning, we have the EDA, okay, we have the feature engineering, where we are going to apply many modern methods and technologies to our data for the processing part, to make our data completely balanced and accurate for the modeling purpose. So after that, when the analysis part got over, the data is passed through the different kind of machine learning algorithms, deep learning algorithms, depending upon the requirements. For what, for which thing we are collecting the data and we are working on it, depending on that requirement, either we have to pass the machine learning algorithm, or we have to do with the some deep learning algorithm, or we have to do with the some natural language processing, the image recognition, or the speech recognition, or the image classifiers, or we are developing any AI based applications. So based on that, the data will be passed through these many algorithms, okay, these many steps. So when the model has got prepared, when the model will got prepared, after that, what happened? After that, the visualization also done, the visualization and reporting done, the decision, what are the outcomes is getting extracted from the data, that will be done. And after that, finally, when all the processes will get over, then it will get deployed to any cloud. And from that, if it is a, if it is an application or something, then we can use it from our phone also, we can install it in our system also. Or if it is a something, a browser, or developing a browser or something, then we can access it also. if it is something about any the image classifier or for the speech recognition. So this many kind of whatever the in the end of the day, whatever thing we are receiving. Okay, so that is all for our human use only. If we are evolving this thing, if we are getting the intelligence, if we are sharpening the intelligence more and more, then we are just doing for the use of the human only, for the development of our world, for the development of the country, for the development of we humans. Okay, so it is the complete data science process. Now, if we will learn about what is the difference between the AI and ML and DL. Okay, I have told you that data science is a subset of AI. At the end of the day, we are going to make a AI based application. So many times people got confused. Many times people get confused about that. Okay, I mean, so actually, what is the main difference between the AI, the machine learning, and the deep learning? So if we talk about the machine learning, machine learning is nothing but the ability of the machines to learn to automatically learn without being explicitly programmed. Okay. So machine learning is nothing but here our machine has got trained without getting explicitly programmed. And if we will talk about the deep learning. So in deep learning, what we are doing in deep learning, it creates an artificial neural networks which are capable of learning and taking the decisions intelligently with the help of algorithms. Okay, suppose we will talk about the machine learning. Okay, how machine works, how a machine is learning. If I am talking about that, okay, my machine is learning, or I'm talking about, okay, what is the definition of the machine learning? Then I will give you an example. Suppose, take an example that suppose we are going to a hilltop. Okay, we are going to a top of the hill, and from the top of the hill, we are returning to the ground. Okay, so at that time, what you will do? First, you will check the surface, right? First of all, you will think that okay, I have to check in the ground uh, as soon as possible. I have to reach the ground as soon as possible. So at that time, what you will do? You will take some larger step, right? You will take some larger step, and you will move towards the ground. When after some step, after taking 5 or 6 steps, you suddenly realize that by seeing the surface of the hill, they have suddenly realized that okay, means before the surface was somehow plain, so that's why I just came very fast. I walked fast, but now the surface is not that much plain. Okay, the surface is not plain. The surface is having some rocks. There are some dips and holes. So now what we will do? She will analyze that okay, if I will go in this way, having these steps, then I think my I will reach the ground at this time and safely also. Okay, so if we will tell it in a means in a IT way, okay, if we will tell it in a IT way, in a machine way, then how I will tell it? I will tell it as that okay, from the previous data, what are the predictions? What are the predictions that are going to be, or that have already done? So, on the basis of the previous prediction, I'm going to do the future prediction. Okay. So, whatever you have done in the past, whatever we are doing in the past, okay. So, according to that, what changes will I do in the present so that my future outcome will be much better? And this is completely when we will talk about the machine learning. Machine learning, it is completely without being explicitly programmed. Okay, without being explicitly programmed, the machines are able to learn automatically. Now, in the case of deep learning, what happens? In the case of deep learning, it creates some artificial neural networks. Like we have the neurons in our brain, like the neurons we have it has the structure of this artificial neural network. The structure of these neurons are completely inspired by the human nervous system. So in the deep learning, what happens? Now it creates the artificial neural network which are capable of learning and taking decisions intelligently with the help of algorithms. Here also we have some algorithms. We have to pass the algorithms. Okay. But now come to the what is artificial intelligence? The ability of the machines to simulate human behavior and take decisions intelligently like a human. So these three are completely different. Okay. Here in the artificial intelligence, what happens? When the artificial intelligence, the machine has the ability to simulate the human behavior. It can analyze the human behavior. When you are using the YouTube, right? When you are using the YouTube or when you are using the Netflix, at that time, what is happening? Suppose you are viewing some crime thriller stories, okay, or some movies. So what after that? What it will give? It will give you the suggestions of crime thriller movies. Have you ever noticed? So it will give you the suggestions in the YouTube also. When you have completed one video, after that there are some notifications came. Then some suggestions will come as like because the app, the YouTube or the Netflix. In this app, the AI module is installed, which will analyze the user behavior. Okay, if the user is means interested in the crime thriller movies, then obviously I will give the suggestion that okay, if you like it more, then you can go for it. So this is the task of an artificial intelligence. The robots, the robots that are the scientists are making the robots, right? They are completely like humans. They have the human intelligence. They can eat. They can walk. They can talk. Everything. They can think like human, and even they are very faster than the humans. Okay, they are very faster. They can scan. They can scan something. Suppose we have an object, and we have to suppose we have an object in front of a robot. So first, what it will do? It will scan it. It will gain the knowledge about that object. After that, it will process, and that scanning and gaining extracting all the information, it is very fast. Just within some millisecond or microsecond, or we can tell it as like that. It is very fast, done with no second, or we can tell it as done with no time. So this is the complete difference between the AI, ML, and DL. Now, here, the humanoid robots using the AI, the artificial intelligence getting machines to do what humans are good at. Okay, so artificial intelligence is helping the machines, or through artificial intelligence, we are we are creating the machines like the humans, getting machines to do what humans are good at. Okay, if we will talk about the artificial intelligence tools, then we have the machine learning tools like the scikit-learn. We have one programming language. Then we have the NumPy, Pandas. Because we are mostly in the industry, mostly we are using the Python, because Python is a highly means a program. It is a highly dynamic programming language. So that's why we are using the Python, and it is very easy to use. It is very user friendly, and it is completely it is complete. If a user is using the Python, then it is like okay, I have to write means just some line of code and my work will be done. Then we have some deep learning tools. In deep learning tools, we have we have the TensorFlow, we have the PyTorch, we have the Theano, we have the Keras. So this many. and we have the visualization tool. So what are the visualization tool like Matplotlib? Then we have the Seaborn. Then we have the Bouquet. So these are the artificial intelligence tools that we have. If we will talk about, as we have discussed about the artificial intelligence, we have discussed about the machine learning, we have discussed about the data science. So coming to the data science part, what are the major applications of the data science we can tell it, we can see in our nowadays? So the major applications we can tell it as in the search engines. The most useful application of data science is the search engines. As we know, when we want to search for something on the internet, we mostly use the search engines like the Google, Yahoo, then we have the Safari, the Firefox, etc. So the data science is used to get the searches faster. For example, when we search something, suppose we will search data science and algorithm, or we will search the multimodal AI, then all the time on the Internet Explorer, we get the first link of any website. Okay, this happens because that website is visited most in order to get the information regarding the data science. So this analysis is done using the data science and we get the topmost visited web links. In transport, data science also entered into the transport field like the driverless cars. With the help of the driverless cars, it is easy to reduce the number of accidents. For example, in the driverless cars, the training data is fed into the algorithm, and with the help of the data science techniques, the data is analyzed like what is the speed limit in highway, then the busy streets, the narrow roads, etc., and how to handle the different situations while the driving. In finance also, data science plays a key role. It in the financial industries, they have always an issue of fraud and risk of losses. We all know in the finance, it is just a means a to and fro motion. The fraud and risk of losses and all that, the profit and loss. So, thus the financial industries needs to automate the risk of loss analysis in order to carry out the strategic decisions for the company. Okay, also the financial industries uses the data science analytic tools in order to predict the futures. Then it allows the companies to predict the customer lifetime value and their stock market moves. For example, we will take it as suppose in the stock market, the data science is the main part. Okay, in the stock market, what happens? The data science is used to examine the past behavior with the past data, and the goal is to examine the future outcome. The data is analyzed there in such a way that it makes possible to predict the future stock prices over a set timetable. Okay. In the e-commerce, we also data science plays an important role, like in the e-commerce websites like the Amazon, Flipkart, etc. Okay, so there what happens? Suppose we search for something on the Amazon or Flipkart websites, we get suggestions of the similar to the choices according to our past data, and also we get the recommendations according to most suppose by the product, then most which is the highly means rated product, then the most searched product. Okay, this is all done with the help of the data science. Mostly in the healthcare industry, the data science act as a boon. So it is used for detecting the tumor, then the drug discoveries, okay, the medical image analysis, the virtual medical bots, genetics and genomics, then the predictive modeling for diagnosis also. In image recognition, currently data science is also used. For example, when we upload our image with our friend on the suppose in the Facebook or in the Instagram. We are using some many social media websites nowadays, right? There's most of the youngsters, the children also, means most of the people, as we are completely in the We are completely over the internet. We're completely into the internet world. So we are using this. Now, when we upload our picture, suppose our image with our friend or with our family on any of the social media, so that at that time what happens? Suppose take an example of the Instagram or the Facebook. So the Facebook will what it will give suggestion that okay, whom you want to tag in the picture, right? Whom you want to tag in the picture. Then you have the locations. Then you have now music has add. You can add the songs and all. So this is done with the help of the machine learning and the data science. Okay, when an image is recognized, the data analysis it is done on one's Facebook trends, and after analysis, if the faces which are present in the picture match, then with someone else profile, then Facebook suggests us auto tagging. Okay. So in the target recommendation, also targeting recommendation is the most important application of data science. Like whatever the user searches on the internet, he or she will see numerous posts everywhere. So this can be explained properly with an example. Suppose I'm giving an example like I want a mobile phone. Okay, so I just Google search it, and after that, I change my mind to buy it offline. So, data science helps those companies who are paying for the advertisements for their mobile. So, everywhere on the internet, in the social media, in the websites, in the apps, everywhere, you will see the recommendation of that mobile phone which is searched for. So, this will force to buy online. In the airline routing and planning, with the help of the data science in the airline sector is also growing with the help of with the help of it, it becomes easy to predict the flight delays. Okay, it also helps to decide whether to directly land into the destination or take a halt in between. Like a flight can have a direct route from Delhi to USA, or it can halt in between after that reach at the destination. So these many this I have just explained some of the features of the data science. Okay, some of the applications of the data science I have just explained. So there are lots and lots of applications in the data science. Like also we can take the example of in the gaming. Okay, we all the childrens, they love the video games. Also we are using the games, right? Also we are playing the games in our mobile, in our laptop. Now, so it is just like, and when nowadays the gamings have improved a lot, the graphics, the sounds, the images, everything, it has improved a lot. So in most of the games where a user will play with an opponent, that is suppose a computer opponent, the data science concepts are used with the machine learning, where with the help of the past data, the computer will improve its performance. So in the chase, then ES sports, etc. So there the data science concept is getting used. In the and I forget to tell you that the most important thing in the medicine and the drug development, it is very much important. Okay, the process of creating the medicine is very difficult, right? And it is also very time consuming, and also it has to be done with the full discipline, because it is a matter of someone's life. Whenever we are creating one medicine, or whenever a researcher or a scientist or a doctor is developing some drug, okay, it is a matter of someone's life, because we are going to take that drug when we are for what it is going to use. Okay, so without data science, it takes a lots of time, resources, and finance or developing the new medicine or drug. But with the help of data science, it becomes easy, because the prediction of the success rate can be easily determined based on the biological data or factors. So the algorithms based on the data science will forecast how this will react to the human body without the lab experiments. Okay. Now, so now come to our topic. So actually, why I have explained you about the artificial intelligence, then the data science, then about the machine learning, the deep learning. There is a reason because our today topic is the multimodal AI. It is nothing but it is a part of AI. So the term so before understanding the multimodal AI, you have to understand what is AI. Okay. And if you're going to understand what is AI, then obviously you will come across all the concepts. So the term multimodal refers to an AI's ability to function in multiple modes, including the text, images, and the sounds. The multimodal AI is a type of artificial intelligence that has the ability to process and understand the inputs from different modes or modalities, including the text, speech, images, and videos. So, how I have told you the example of the robot, right? Robot, how it is going to speak. Okay, how it is detecting an object. So, how it is going to give you the location. How it is viewing. First of all, how it is viewing, and when it is viewing something, suppose it is viewing a building. Okay, so behind the scenes, what is going to happen when when it is viewing the building? It will create a sketch. It will create a sketch, then it will analyze everything. It will scan everything. What is this? So this is the image recognition, we can say. This is the image recognition. Suppose suppose it is reading something. Okay, you have just given something to a robot and it is reading, right? It will read, and within no second it will complete also. So this is the text recognition. These are the modes or these are the modalities. This is the text recognition. How it is going to understand what we are saying? It is a speech recognition. Okay, so this means that it can recognize and interpret various forms of data, not just one type, which makes it more versatile and adaptable to different situations. So multimodal AI, it is a type of artificial intelligence, okay, which is more versatile and it is completely adaptable to different situations. It will recognize and interpret the various forms of data, whatever form of data you are going to give, it will recognize. In essence, the multimodal AI can see, hear, and understand like a human, allowing it to interact with the world in a more natural and intuitive way. So, have you ever imagined the multimodal AI is developing, right? And we know that the multimodal AI, it has the ability to interpret the various forms of data to recognize it, including the text recognition, speech, images, and video. So, in essence, we can tell it as a multimodal AI. Suppose we are building an application by using the multimodal AI. That means the machine, okay, in whatever machine we are going to install it, it can see, hear, and understand like a human. Okay, and as means as it is like a, it will behave like a human, or we can tell it as it will understand like a human. So it is allowing it to interact with the world in a more natural and intuitive way. After that, what will happen? The machine will get, they will get more versatile. They will interact with the world in a more particular way. Okay, more particular and in the natural way. So the abilities, we can see it as the abilities of the multimodal AI are very vast and wide ranging. So here are some of the examples of multimodal AI can do, like the speech recognition, like multimodal AI can understand and transcribe the spoken language. allowing it to interact with the users through voice comments and natural language processing. NLP, natural language processing, it is nothing but it is a part of data science. It is completely a part of data science. So, what is going to happen in the speech recognition? The multimodal AI will understand. Suppose I'm speaking, we are all speaking the English language. Okay, we are all speaking the English language. So, as a multimodal AI will do, suppose I am the user, I'm giving something comments and all. So if it will not understand, then how it will going to give you the output? Or suppose you want that, okay, my system will tell me it in same manner that as like I'm talking. Like we have the Siri, we have the Alexa, what they are doing. These are nothing but these are the applications, right? Siri, Alexa, these are the example of the multimodal AI, where they are recognizing the user voice, okay? They're transcribing it, they're understanding it, and they are interacting with the user through the voice comments. Okay, the image and the video recognition, like the multimodal AI, can analyze. The multimodal AI can analyze and interpret the visual data such as the images and videos to identify the objects, people, and activities. Okay, and in the text, it has the textual analysis. The multimodal AI can process and understand the written text, including the natural language processing, sentiment analysis, and language translation. So these are the we can say it as these are the some of the examples of the multimodal AI. From the natural language processing to the computer vision, beyond, there is a wide range of AI technologies that have been used to transform the business across various industries. If we will check about one of the latest developments in this space is ChatGPT. Okay, which has we can know it as has recently made significant strides in advancing the AI capabilities. Okay, with its recent updates, GPT-4 enterprises are able to unlock new possibilities and stay ahead of the curve in an ever-changing business landscape. So, nonetheless, the driving force behind this cutting-edge technology is multimodal AI. Okay, by harnessing the power of multimodal AI, the enterprises can automate the processes, improve the decision making, and deliver more personalized experiences to the customers. It has tremendous potential for use in industries such as healthcare, finance, and retail, where accurate and tailored responses are crucial. Okay, so these are the complete, we will say it as it is the complete means examples of the multimodal AI. No. So what is the workflow of multimodal AI? How the multimodal AI works? If if I will say the workflow of the multimodal AI, then first is the input module, then it has the fusion module, then it has the output module. Okay, so it has the input module. It consists of the unimodal neural networks which receive and pre-process different types of data separately. This module may use different techniques such as the NLP processing, means the natural language processing, then the computer or the computer vision, depending on the specific modality. For example, we will take when processing the text data, the input module may use the techniques such as the tokenization, then the stemming, and the part of speech tagging to extract the meaningful information. So after the input module done, then what happens? Then after the extraction of the fusion module, okay, comes into the scene for after that for the integrating the information from multiple modalities such as text, images, audio and video. So it can take many forms, from the simple operations like concatenation to more complex approaches such as attention mechanisms, graph, convolutional networks, or the transformer models. The goal of the this fusion module is to capture the relevant information from each modality, and what it will do, it will combine it in a way that leverages the strengths of each modality. Then after that we have the output module. In the and output module, it is responsible for generating the final report or the prediction based on the information processed and fused by the earlier stages of the architecture. So last but not the least, the output module, it takes the fused information as input and generate a final output or prediction in a form that is meaningful to the task at hand. For example, if the task is to classify an image based on its content and a textual description, we can say it as the output module might generate a label or a ranking of labels corresponding to the most likely classes that the image belongs. Okay, so nevertheless, the purpose is to generate an actionable output based on the input from the multiple modalities. Thus, it is enabling the system to perform the complex tasks that were not possible to achieve with a single modality. So, this is the complete workflow of multimodal AI. Okay, so this is all about we have explained, we have learned from our today's agenda. We have completed that the brief discussion on AI, the data science and its applications, the what is multimodal AI, and the workflow of multimodal AI. So in the next session, tomorrow we have the second part of this session. So in the tomorrow section, we are going to learn, or we are going to have a knowledge on the benefits of multimodal AI and how multimodal AI has the major applications across five different industries. I have selected five different industries, and on that industries, how multimodal AI is working, how it has impacted the advantages upon that industry, we will discuss. So that's all for today. If anybody has want to ask something, then you can ask.